And what is going on, my fan of beef compadres? Remy here from Therealdealplays, and welcome back to another heart-stealing episode of Persona 5 Royal right here on the channel. So, if you've been following us since last video was pretty lengthy, more lengthy than what we're used to. You know that we have made our way into the deepest part of mementos, and our intent of coming here is to steal the treasure of the masses themselves. We are now here, so ain't much else to say.
The hell is this?
It's huge. I didn't realize such a gigantic place existed here. Is this where everyone's treasure is held? Yeah, that should be the case.
But this ominously bizarre air about it. It almost feels like a temple of sorts. Although... Look, there's no point freaking out now. Come on, let's go.
Big facts. Let's go. Oh my god, the sauce. Love it. Ain't no turning back now. Let's do this. How do we get down? Oh, there we go. Is that the bottom? It has to be. Let's go. I thought that was... Okay. I thought that was you saying, hey, my nigga, let's ride right now. Cool. Mementos is likely what awaits us down there. Are you ready to descend, Joker? Yeah, because literally right before I recorded, I went back up to get my HP and SP back up. So yeah.
The hell? Look at how many there are. Are these all prison cells?
And what's that thing in the middle?
Whatever it is, it looks disgustingly grand.
There are no other passages leading out of this room. It appears this is our final destination. The depths of mementos.
In that case, is the treasure memento somewhere in here?
Has to be the case.
I think you're right. I've never been here, but I can sense it. There's no mistaking that presence. If we get rid of it... If we get rid of it, the public should come to its senses.
But something that large will be impossible to carry out of here.
Just gotta make it disappear, right? If we can't move it, then we'll just have to destroy it.
Yeah, that will work.
Once we do that, the entire metaverse is going to disappear, right? This is finally it.
Oh, I guess it's no surprise we've been discovered. That thing isn't gonna sit back and let itself get destroyed.
Even the inmates are starting to liven up. How eerie. Are they planning something?
That must mean this thing's gotta be the treasure. It saved us the trouble of checking.
Hold on. Something's off. Shido said the masses are allowing themselves to be held captive here. Could they truly be operating this gigantic system that eliminates intruders on its own? Prison guards and soldiers were very organized, too.
Are you trying to say that someone else rules this place? Is it not the public?
What was that?
We don't have time to worry about that. Leave it for later.
All right, guys. We better not lose now.
Let's get it poppin'.
Let's hurry up and destroy this thing. Everyone, give it your all. All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Persona! There.
Boom.
Time for my
Good
persona.
shit.
Take this.
There we go. Good shit. Good shit. And I got to make my decisions. This time it'll be my...
Kumar, dodge the enemy's attack.
Persona! Asterius!
Persona! Take this!
Oh shit, good damn.
Persona!
There we go.
Sona's health is low!
Damn!
Persona!
Motherfucker out here sniping
Go down.
people.
Sona's in trouble! He's hurt bad!
He good. We're a champion, man. We all take it.
Persona! Go! Come! This is a part of me! Holy Grail?
What type of shit is that?
What was that? Don't tell me. Are the inmates giving it their strength?
Okay, what am I supposed to do? Hit it harder? Motherfucker just heal
Damn
for
it!
like
This is
3K.
never gonna end!
It seems hopeless if there are this many inmates supporting it.
You fools, human, yet wishing to eradicate the desires of humanity.
Who's that?
Repent!
The treasure's talking.
Well, that's a first.
I am revered as the granter of dreams for all who behold me. A being most commonly known as the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
The prison of regression is representative of the collective desires of humanity. They wish to be chained down, surrender their cognition, and neglect the world around them. These feeble-minded common folk will make your social reform all for naught. The shared heart of the masses has fallen into an excess of indolence and transformed into a prison.
Does that mean this place had another form before these guys did that, dude?
Damn it! They're worshiping that thing!
Thus, the only suitable end for them is to perish within the prison they wished for themselves.
Get ready. Here it comes.
Hell yeah!
Alright, round two. Let's get it poppin'.
You'll pay.
This nigga is out here sniping
Damn that
people.
thing! Let's break it for sure this time.
Persona!
I'm with it, but like, he out here sniping people,
Alright.
Chief.
Persona!
There's a multi-heal going on.
Thank you so much. Oh, that's a big help. Let's do this. Persona, how's this?
One shot kill. Oh, he got some defense now. Are you kidding me? He just started. Look at them heals. That's like 7, 8 different
Did
numbers.
it heal again? We can't lose. Keep attacking. Huh? Wait, it's color.
Let's go.
Motherfucker's becoming lively. Gotta hit this man with everything I got. One move.
Hot forward. My other self. Take this. Persona!
Boom.
Persona! Behold!
Do another one of these. Good shit. Oh, we just get nowhere.
Oh, not again! I knew it. Every time that thing heals, its color changes.
Persona!
Is that supposed to mean something?
Magatsu Izanagi Pikaro! Alright.
Good job.
Persona!
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 Good shit. we're getting nowhere with this.
Wait, hold up! It's gonna get totally healed again! No fair! This is cheating!
Oh yeah, I'm glad. You better go if she stopped it, because I was
Stop
about
that,
to
you
do this shit.
thieves!
If this is really how people feel, there's no way we'll be able to steal their hearts. We've come here for nothing. This is horrible.
You imbeciles are intoxicated by an undesired justice. This is the will of the children of man who have fallen into sloth. My shine is proof that they desire my existence. As long as humanity yearns for me, I shall never perish.
Is this really what everyone wants? Stop thinking and be guided by the Holy Grail?
I can't accept that.
Yes. It's so frustrating. It makes me want to cry. But I will never agree. The humans I look up to aren't like that. No matter how painful reality is, it's all over if you don't try to change how things are. I'm not the only one who believes that. Everyone here agrees. We don't want to turn back into the people we used to be. That's why we risked our lives coming here. Mona-chan. He's right.
Humanity already wishes for their distortions to be actualized. I am merely the being that will ultimately grant those wishes. Now, it is time I refrain from my place in this world and begin to encroach upon reality itself.
That's a load of shit!
Encroach? What is it gonna do? Hey, this doesn't look good! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Mona, what should we do?
I don't know what you are, but you can't keep arbitrarily deciding all this on your own. Humans aren't all stupid like you say they are!
Indolent, foolish humans, you shall offer your hearts to me.
God damn.
Now, the time for the fusion has come.
Hey, the ground's...
It's vanishing?
Hell no!
Huh? Who's that? No way. I see. So that's how it was. I remember everything now.
Ow! Is everyone okay?
Of course we are!
Oh, hey! Our clothes are back to normal!
Look! Huh? Shibuya?
Okay, so we've met something that can actually force us back into reality. If we needed to actually measure how powerful it is, kind of OP.
We're back.
We didn't come back ourselves, though. We must have been driven out by the Holy Grail. Did we lose?
I can't give up.
I know that, but... Huh?
What is this? Should look like blood rain.
Mementos here in Shibuya? Is this what it meant by the fusion?
What's going on here? What is...
not seeing any of this at all.
What the hell?
To think this would happen.
No way! You gotta be shitting me!
What on earth? This is impossible. Why doesn't anyone notice this?
I can't believe this. Why is everyone acting normal? Don't they see this? I hope those kids are safe.
Man, what great weather. Want to go for a drive?
Hello. Yes, it's about tomorrow's preliminary meeting.
The announcement for the new smartphones tonight.
What were the Phantom Thieves all about anyway?
Oh man, hearing that brings back memories. I feel so dumb for even believing they existed.
It was fun news, though. Well, I doubt anyone believes they're around anymore.
Why isn't anyone noticing this abnormality?
It's probably because they don't feel that it's odd.
What's wrong?
Oh, I feel woozy.
Futaba, grab on! Anchan?
Is this by the Holy Grail too?
That son of a bitch! God damn it! What's this creepy ass shit about? Ah! Ah! My hand!
Ryuji!
This can't be real, right?
What is happening to us?
No! No! My body's disappearing!
Don't tell me.
Indeed, this isn't my doing. You imbeciles are about to disappear from the people's cognition.
That damn voice!
Mementos and reality have become one. Thus those who have disappeared from cognition cannot exist anywhere.
Disappear my ass! What the hell? Yeah! Is this really it?
No! Morgana, where did we go wrong?
Is this all my fault? Because I brought you all there?
It's not your fault.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. The mission's a failure.
Damn.
In the end, your rehabilitation was not carried through. It appears I have overestimated you.
Where do my teammates go?
You incompetent prisoner!
The assistance that we provided was all for naught.
Humans are more apathetic. And more foolish than I had thought them to be. The world will soon see its ruin.
Ruin?
You have lost the game. You were meant to bring change to mankind as a trickster, but it seems that was too much for you.
Fuck that, I'm still alive. I can still do this. Send me back in,
In
coach.
accordance to the game's rules, the defeated must pay a price. Your life is forfeit.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
I sentence you to be executed.
I'm sorry, motherfucker, what? What contract did I sign where that was the agreement?
Executed?
That's what I'm saying.
God's decree is absolute.
You tell whatever God who decreed that they can suck my dick, I'll be damned. I didn't sign up for this shit. It was brought upon
My
me.
experiment has come to naught. Everything is over. Grant that man a swift death.
Oh no, fuck that. I'm fighting.
If that's what our master wishes.
Your master's wish is bullshit. I did nothing wrong. Are you serious?
It just means that you weren't an upstanding prisoner.
Fuck is that supposed to mean? I did penal labor. I took y'all out. I did what this nigga said. Now all of a sudden I'm not upstanding? Oh, fuck this.
That may be true, but...
Nowhere near.
What is the matter? Carry out his sentence at once.
Are we really going to kill him?
I hope the fuck not.
Don't falter now! It's all his fault for losing the game!
How the hell do you lose a game when you didn't even know the rules and players to the game to begin with? How is that my fault? It's like playing the game of Monopoly and everybody in this bitch is behind a fucking wall.
All right, inmate. We now proceed to the execution of your sentence.
I can't die yet. You're gonna kill me at this rate. I need to do something.
How insolent. To think you'd still show your rebellious will after all that.
I'm not faltering here. I'll be damned if you think I'm dying.
Ready, Justine?
If our master orders so, then it cannot be helped.
I'll be damned. I'm gonna fight for my life.
Let us show our strength to this prisoner who just doesn't know when to give up.
Understood.
Glad you know it.
Death to the criminal.
And death to this shitty system that I set up.
Don't resist, inmate. Just accept your sentence.
I would say I'd rather die before I accept that, but fuck it. I'm gonna fight to the end. I'd be damned if you think I've accepted this.
One's final moments should be spent in good grace.
Not when it feels like I've been set up. And I can't move. That's great. Still can't move.
Here goes.
Amazing. I'm just getting my ass handed to me.
This power. Caroline, it's as I thought.
What's the matter?
I told you not to falter. Are you going against our master's orders? Eat this!
Take this.
I'm guessing get voted on because this is crazy.
No, this isn't right. Our duty isn't to kill him. Caroline! What gives?
Why am I doubting myself?
Is there another duty left to us?
I believe I ordered his execution.
Master, have you forsaken humanity? We are wardens, those who rehabilitate prisoners.
What?
Something speaks to me in my mind. Our true duty is not to kill. Help!
I can hear someone's voice.
Please, help!
It's a voice. I feel like I've heard it somewhere before. What should I do?
What should you do? Our desire is for you to complete your true rehabilitation.
We are not executioners. That is the truth we had forgotten. We've decided. We will not forsake humanity. Your right eye and my left. It's as if they're the same, yet mirrored.
Now is the time for our wish to be realized.
I finally remember how we were torn apart.
You remember?
We were originally one. Yet we were torn asunder into halves by malevolent intent. So we were captives, same as you. Huh. To think we'd learn that truth from a prisoner. Let us reclaim our true form. Hey, we'll give you your last job. Be thankful and obey. You must fuse us together with your own hands.
Did I turn you back?
It's time you return the favor for us assisting with your growth. Do it with care. Now, fuse us!
Time to save you. Man, it's crazy. I would love to see how they did this in the P5 anime, but you cannot pay me to watch that shit.
My name is Lavenza.
That is a beautiful ass name.
I was torn apart by a malevolent will and took the form of those twins. I sought help before my body was split in two.
A malevolent will.
If we lose you, the path to the Holy Grail will forever be closed. That's why you must recall the truth once more. And I beg of you, please, save us. I believed in you. I knew that you would make it thus far. And to the scoundrel who has swindled my master's name, your lies shall work no longer now that my sight has been restored.
The game isn't over yet.
Oh, that's creepy.
Whether the human world is left as is, or destroyed and rebuilt, it is all sport to me.
Be careful.
What are you?
If I were to put it into words that you can comprehend, I am the Holy Grail that grants wishes. No, it may be more accurate to say that I am a god who responds to desire and holds dominion over man. I hoped seeing a righteous thief vanquish evil would spur mankind to change their own indolent hearts. However, the result is, as you know, the masses have made it so none of it has transpired. Humans should be met with ruin. You brought forth that answer. But to be frank, inmate, I believe it may be worth re-evaluating you. A human has reached the Holy Grail and has seen through my true identity. You've surprised the god that I am often enough. That cannot be done by a foolish commoner. You truly were a prisoner that did not bore me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned
to a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Fool, granting thee infinite power.
The Fool's true nature has been revealed. Full Arcana rank 10. No ability, Max Arcana Burst. Rarely increases the XP granted by Arcana Burst.
Alright. Alright.
You now fuse Okay, here we go. Vishnu, I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that. Most powerful persona of the Full Arcana.
Perhaps observing you a while longer may prove amusing. I shall grant you an opportunity to make a deal with me.
What is this deal?
Should you wish it, I shall return the world to its prior state, one rampant with distorted masses.
Revert the world. Could be telling the truth.
You forcefully dragged him into the metaverse and imposed an ordeal he did not deserve. Yet you still intend on toying with him?
The Phantom Thieves will be praised and gain fame. The world will escape ruin as well. What say you?
If I agree to this, the one city will return to normal. However, the people will remain trapped, abandoning their ability to think for themselves. Is that really how the world should be? Now, crosshair moment. There's two options. What we were just offered is the bad ending. Technically. So, because I want to continue this game, and maybe I'll put the bad ending in later on in this video, who knows? Here's what I gotta say to that. Fuck you. You set me up in a game in which I didn't know. You set me up in a game for your own entertainment and toyed with me and my friends for the simple fact that you could. And then you went out of your way to sentence and execution on me, but I didn't meet your requirements? Fuck you. Fuck you and the world you decided to try to sell. The world that you tried to sell me.
Such irredeemable foolishness. You choose death for yourself. Very well. I have no need for you.
I would rather take death of my own choice than a future that's decided for me by everybody else. Fuck that. The hell is that?
Master!
Oh my. It's been quite a while since I last stepped foot in this place. Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
By the way, this is the true Igor.
He is the rightful master of this Velvet Room, the true aid on your journey.
True aid.
It may be difficult for you to understand this all at once.
If I were to summarize this, the fake has left, and the real has returned.
Good enough for me.
Indeed.
You want to explain? Okay, you want to explain how the hell you got taken? Like, how did that happen? You just kind of disappeared, or was locked away from what it looks like? What the hell, did he catch you slipping?
My master has returned, and you won against that malevolent god's temptation. Thus, you may be able to save this world that is headed towards certain ruin.
I'm gonna make it clear. In the heat of that moment, it was not about saving the fucking world. It was about getting revenge on that motherfucker for the bullshit he put me through. Oh, and I still intend to serve that to him.
However, it will prove difficult to win against him with your power alone.
I would say bitch bet, but you telling the truth. What should I do?
You must release your teammates, with whom you've shared your conviction.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
They have not necessarily expired yet, just as you were trapped here. they should be confined somewhere as well. Since you've deepened your bond with them, I am certain you can release them. Once they, the Phantom Thieves, are all gathered here, we will tell you everything.
Now go forth to the people whom you should be facing the truth with.
I just know my people ain't dead. The other Phantom Thieves should be in prison somewhere ahead. Please find them and save them. This is something only you can do. Well, that's certainly, it's taking a turn, but fuck it. Where are my amigos? Hey, Kodo, didn't think someone was down here.
Joker! What a relief. You're safe.
Same goes for you.
Huh? By the way, why have you remained in your Phantom Thief attire while I'm back in regular clothes? Could this mean that the will of rebellion is no longer within me? That may be true. We have to fight that Holy Grail again, correct? Could you imagine defeating it, Joker? That monster has the support of the masses, and with it, nearly an infinite amount of power. No matter which way I approach the subject in my head, nothing points to our victory.
Look, I'm not confident either.
I think I finally, genuinely understand the pain my father and my sister were burdened with. Victory against a single criminal is meaningless. The true enemy is society itself. And even against that foe, you still have to try to somehow emerge victorious. I don't know what to do.
I'll be here for you.
Joker. You're right. It's a bad habit of mine. The more critical the situation, the less I want to rely on others. Regardless, this isn't a situation with a straightforward answer. But even if there is no clear solution, I'll just have to make one, with my own two hands. Before you guys came along, my life was defined by rules, set on a path of someone else's choosing. But only a true loser would live such a rigid life. I will win. Even if it means going up against the entire world.
There you go.
I'm okay. My resolve was shaken, but it's stronger now. I want the people of the world to see what you've shown me.
Break time's over then.
Right. Thank you. Having teammates you can trust is a great feeling. Shall we go? We can't let our last big job end in failure.
Goddamn right we can't.
Hey!
Hey, is everyone else locked up in this place as well? Seems
I see.
So. And it could be that they're all in the same state I was earlier. Joker, there don't seem to be any shadows around here. I'll wait somewhere nearby. In the meantime, I have to save everyone else. I'm sure they need your help more than anything. And I think it would be best if you go alone. Bet. That's one amigo down. Several more to go. Who's over here?
Joker, as I expected, you appear to be safe. However, where exactly are we?
Outside the Velvet Room.
Velvet Room? I'm not sure I understand.
Long story. I'll explain to you later.
At first, I was surprised to see the masses chained in a prison. Yet, here I am as well, considering the state of the real world. It is hard to say that we were even remotely helpful. This situation... Can we truly handle such horrid circumstances? All the Phantom Thieves can do is change the hearts of others. However, the world outside has become a veritable hell. Nothing within our power can fix that.
Are you giving up?
I'm merely acknowledging how powerless I am. The people of this world desired their enslavement, and that isn't all. They screamed at us for attacking the Holy Grail, defended it. Even the criminals whose hearts we changed became meek followers of the Holy Grail because of us. Were we truly that foolish? Risking our lives for a result nobody desired.
Why were you fighting?
That's right. It wasn't just for recognition from those we were helping. My purpose lies elsewhere. When we first met, you continued to impose yourselves on me, no matter how much I pushed you away. I will forever treasure what you did for me. Very well. Just as art is meant to break boundaries, people should be saved even if they frown upon it. I won't allow the justice I believe in to be shaken any further.
That's what I like to hear.
Allow me to thank you, Joker. Being by your side truly gives rise to the greatest ideas.
Should get moving.
Ah, yes. We cannot afford to leave reality in the hellish state it's currently in.
Goddamn right
I will
we
make
can.
use of my role as an artist and paint over the distortions of society.
That's what I like to hear.
Well then, time to go and see this through. I'll witness with my own two eyes that this world isn't bound by some holy grail.
That's what I like to hear you say.
Well then.
Are the others here as well? I see.
We will be counting on you.
In that case, I will remain choking. I will remain here on standby. I ask that you go save the rest of our teammates. 2 down, however many too big of a number left to go. What's going on, Ryuji?
Yo, looks like we're both somehow still alive and kicking, but where at?
Glad you're okay, man.
Man, this prison cell kind of makes me think of when we first met. I remember how Shibuya was all effed up just now, but like, nobody was seeing any of it. No, it was more like they didn't want to see any of it. What the hell? So even all them people who are suffering and cheering for us to come and help them, in reality, they would have rather just had everything stay how it was? Did what we were doing have any meaning at all?
Of course it did.
You're so freaking tough. You know, back when I thought we were gonna die, without learning the truth about all this, I kind of felt for the first time that maybe we hadn't been doing the right thing. That maybe we deserved to lose. You get me?
Not at all, Chief.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I started all this because of how pissed off I was. Maybe it's never been about winning, or anything like that. Maybe all I was doing was just continuing my own defiance.
So you're just gonna give up then? That ain't the Ryuji I know.
You're right. I get it now. We're doing this to make sure people don't gotta go through the same crap we did. It doesn't matter if they think we're just or not. We gotta do what we believe in. It's not like people think much of me anyways. I'm gonna dash through this the only way I know how. You got me out of prison, just like before. Thanks. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to say this, but I'm really glad I met you. All right, I'm done getting my ass kicked. That shiny bastard acts like it's some kind of god. I ain't gonna feel good till we deal with it. Let's head out. We're gonna take down that asshole, yeah?
You already know the vibes, big homie.
Hey.
Hold on. You think the others are locked up too? Catcher. I guess I'll spend my time loafing.
We'll be counting on you.
Should go rescue them. I'm sure they're waiting for you. Over here. Hey, Futaba.
Oh, Joker. I'm relieved. Looks like we're both still alive.
Glad you're safe.
Am I really safe, though? Shibuya. What happened? And where are we?
Outside the Velvet Room.
Velvet Room? That name sounds pretty kick-ass. I guess my fears turned out to be true. The real world is a scary place. Pain like this can never reach you if you keep yourself cooped up indoors. Who am I to think I can tell the people what to do? I mean, I used to be a shut-in myself. Damn it. I just want to go home. But even that would be tough now. Giving up would be too painful. You know, I think I've changed. I don't know when it happened, but I can't let people suffer like this, even if I don't know them personally.
You've grown.
Grown? Honestly, this all seems like a bit too much, but...
You know what to do.
I've known the right answer from the very beginning. I don't want to run away from this. I ran from my mom's death for so long. I misunderstood it. Everything was just too painful for me to handle. But I never want to be left in the dark again. That's probably why my persona is a little bit special. Because I want to learn the truth. That's how I really feel. Well, I've come this far. I'll follow you wherever you go, on my own 2 feet.
That's all I like to hear.
You have such a strong heart, Joker. You saved me yet again. Thanks. I'm so happy. Like, so much that I can't even express it in my normal words. Anyway, we're going up against a god. I couldn't even leave my own room before, but now we're gonna beat a god. I'm so pumped. And wait a sec. I just noticed I got out of here on my own. Ta-da! A real jailbreak.
Break time's over.
Whoa, you're quick to act. That's what makes you dependable. All right, time to get back at it. Hey.
Joker, you think the others are captured in here too? I knew it. I was getting some signals that felt like them. Anyways, I don't sense any shadows in here, Joker. You'll be fine even without my navigation. So, I'll be staying right in this spot for now. I gotta save everyone else. Cool. Alright. Wait, what the fuck is up? What the fuck is upstairs? What's upstairs? Oh, that's scary. That's scary. Not going up there. Where we going now? I would say, am I missing people? No, I just went back to Futaba. That's crazy. What else are we missing? We missing somebody now. I'm not supposed to go upstairs. Oh, no, I gotta go a row back. Okay. Okay, I see. There's Yusuke. Let's see, anybody else over here? There's Yuji. Great, one row back. How's it going on?
Oh, Joker. Thank goodness you're safe.
Same goes to you.
Oh, yeah. Huh. So, I'm not in heaven after all.
If heaven has people chained up, since when did heaven get into bondage?
That means the hell that Shibuya turned into was all real. I'm so weak. When I thought I was gonna die, I started trembling. I was just so scared. At that moment, nothing mattered. The justice of our actions was the last thing on my mind.
I was scared too.
Joker, you kept going, even through a plan that might have ended up killing you. Yet look at me. I've always said I'm doing this for other people, but that didn't get me far. It's no wonder we lost. Maybe I should have just behaved myself and stayed out of all this.
Hey, what about Shiho then?
You're right. I can never abandon her. If I whine like this now, I'd just be betraying Shiho. No. I'd be betraying myself. I could never forget how I felt that day. I never want anyone to have to go through what I did. I've made up my mind. I'm going to keep looking forward. Things like dying or losing aren't important now. All that matters is that I don't return to my old self. I'll never make a mistake like that again. I swear it.
That's kind of weird.
Thanks, Joker. You helped me remember what's really important. I seriously treasure being able to be a part of your team.
She ain't going.
Gotcha, Joker. It would be a disgrace to the Phantom Thieves' name if we didn't take such a big treasure. We're going to put an end to this, aren't we? Let's go! Hey!
Hey, I'm not the only one in here, right? Okay,
Hey.
I'll wait here. Please, go save everyone else. It's something only you can do. I want to bring this up now. Funny enough, this isn't how I thought this was going to work. I thought the way it was going to be redone is because the way all the trailers seemed to have been going, or at least a major trailer, it seemed as if, like everybody was, at one moment in the trailer, it always seemed like everybody had their desire to some degree, especially in the character-related trailers. It seemed like everybody had their own little wish granted. So the way I thought this was going to work is that I thought what was going to happen is that everybody would be like still chained up in here, but under the influence of the Holy Grail. And I thought your job was going to have to be to make them understand that, okay, you can have your desire, but what good is having a desire when somebody else changes your life? So, I'm not going to go too much into detail, but if you've seen the Persona 5 Royal trailers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, then I'm just going to leave it at that. Anyways, let's first see Haru.
You're safe. Oh, thank goodness.
Come with me.
Right. Considering everything that has happened to the city, I wonder if the citizenry is okay. Although, it seemed like we were the only ones able to see it. You know, the moment I disappeared, I honestly thought I was about to die. But part of me wasn't afraid. I knew that was all I could do, and looked forward to apologizing to Father face to face. Honestly, I thought I had changed, but I realize now that I still have no control over my life. It makes me sick.
You have to keep fighting.
I'm sorry. I know you don't want to deal with my whining. You're going to try and defeat that thing again, aren't you? Don't push yourself to get me to come along. You can always leave me here if I'll slow you down.
Look, I'm not pushing myself.
Joker! You're the reason why I'm not alone right now. It's all thanks to you. I'm sorry. I almost lost my way again. Even if there are times where I think there's nothing I can do, I'll never stop fighting for you or our team. I won't give up anymore. Just as I betrayed my distorted father before,
I will betray my boring farmer self now. Thank you, Joker. Before I met you, I had great admiration for the Phantom Thieves of Justice. And it's turned out you were exactly the person I always imagined you would be. This is the second time you've rescued me. I've secretly longed for a situation like this.
3 times over, though.
We haven't lost yet.
Seems you have managed to save all of your teammates. Now then, please gather in this room at once. What was that voice? Joker, have you already rescued the others?
Why?
Huh? You couldn't find Mona-chan?
What is this place?
Who are they?
My name is Igor. I am the master of the Velvet Room.
You know, it had to like click with me until now. Every game from 3 to 5, it's some form of another. Everyone at some point visits the Velvet Room.
I am Lavenza, a resident of this place as well. We have been waiting for all of you.
Velvet Room?
The place where I get new personas.
My master has just been released from a long period of imprisonment. His powers have not fully returned.
Damn.
Though it may be presumptuous of me, I will speak on his...
Hey, where's Morgana?
Would you like to see him?
I would love to see my cats. Of course we would.
He's right over there.
That's where you were hiding?
Facts.
I was born here. It was to dispel an evil being from man's spiritual world. Mona? My role was to find the trickster and help him defeat it. That's why I was created here by my master.
Indeed.
I really remember everything. When this place was about to be taken over, my master gathered the last traces of mankind's hope. He mustered up his remaining strength to make me.
The entity that calls itself a god is a malevolent will that forces man into everlasting servitude. It hopes to attain eternal peace by filling reality with those who have stopped thinking for themselves. That is the ruin of man that this evil god envisions.
I, don't get what you're saying at all.
Oh, be quiet and listen! We don't have much time left!
God damn, there's a lot of sass in that half point. Shit me.
Wait a moment. The Holy Grail is a god? I was wondering why it had a will of its own, but are you implying that it isn't a treasure?
No. As the distorted desires of the masses, it is most certainly the core of mementos itself.
Then, did the treasure become a god because people wish to be ruled over?
That is correct.
Wow, that's a weird fucking wish.
To decide the fate of the world, it chose 2 people with potential and pitted them against each other. One, Goro Akechi, incited the masses' distortion. Had he won, the world would have been destroyed and remade.
God damn it.
The other was a trickster who would stand up against this. That was him.
Hey, you wouldn't happen by any chance to know the status of Goro Akechi, would you?
If he won, the human world would be left as is. Those were the conditions of the game. At least, that's what should have happened.
That malevolent being knew that a revolution would not occur within indolent humans. After all, it is the masses' distorted desires incarnate. However, my true master believed in humanity. He believed that a trickster would rise among the people and accomplish this change. But that evil entity laughed at the prospect and sought to prove the powerlessness of man with the game. And he had great potential, which is why it approached him. It helped train the trickster only to cast him into despair, using the masses who rejected their savior. This was likely its means to nip in the bud anything that would pose a threat. Now that I think back to when I was separated, I felt a disagreement to the word rehabilitation. Of course I did. It was just a means for the fake to keep you under surveillance.
Basically, this guy was dragged into a game where the evil god rigged the outcome.
Damn it! What the hell?
Your real world has already been fused with mementos.
I'm sorry, if I could just say something real quick. It seems like whether it's the human world or the metaverse, I'm getting fucked over by some higher power. I'm just saying, it started with Cheeto, it continued on with the fucking malevolent god. I'm getting fucked over in two worlds. Somebody gotta pay for this shit. Cheeto was first and now his ass is next.
You do not exist because reality is replete with the cognition of those who deny the Phantom Thieves. It can be said that the world is one step away from the evil god's machinations. However, there is still hope. Now that the evil god's identity has been exposed, you can see your rehabilitation to its completion. Only you can leave this prison and save this distorted world and its captive people.
I'm sorry, what?
Young man, guided by Morgana and worthy of the trickster name, you must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality. Are you up to the task?
Are you dead serious that I gotta do this by myself? Of course.
Let's destroy that annoying shiny treasure jerk for sure this time!
Excellent. There is nothing to fear. You already possess the strength to oppose this evil god. I am truly looking forward to this.
Our mutual friend knows where the exit is. Morgana, please guide them, and thank you for all that you've done. It's a cruel responsibility that's been cast upon you.
I will accept your words of appreciation fully when everything is over. Now follow me!
I think Morgana got a whole new vibe to him. I like this. The summary of the story up to this point has been updated.
Joker!
Let's go. Alright, before we do that. Alright. Well, anyways, I'm going to end this episode of Persona 5 The World right here. Hope you guys did enjoy. The truth has been revealed. Intentions have been made clear. And the final battle is upon us and will be coming in the next episode, hopefully. More than likely. I'm not going to say hopefully. More than likely it's coming in the next episode. So, if you guys are ready to see the trickster go against the malevolent god, tune into the next episode. Because I'm a dip. I'm going to go out. Not really. I'm about to go ahead and hop into recording it right after this. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. And with that being said, until next time, I will see all of my fantasy compadres in the next video.